Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, a little bit of a news from Yahoo News. I didn't see this in any UAE or Saudi papers. That's why maybe it missed my radar. What it says here is USA threatens UAE and Saudi. Why? Because they are not doing what the USA wants. So that is why they are bad, they are evil. According to this topic, this news article, it seems the lawmakers in USA want USA to pull out all the troops from UAE and Saudi to teach these evil countries a lesson. Why? Why? Very simple. They did not agree to increase the output. They did not agree to support USA and help USA, curtail its own mistakes. Democratic Republicans have introduced a bill where they want all the US forces, US military, and support to be removed from UAE and Saudi. Why? Because they refuse to increase the oil output, which, according to them, means they have chosen to side with Russia against its war with the Ukraine. Okay. Now, let's understand this much. USA is a country whereby whatever they do, you have to support them. Okay, whatever they do. Whatever mistake they make, you have to help them resolve it. Any fight they go for, it's you have to support them, irrespective what the reason is. And anytime they feel like calling you a terrorist, they are right. Anytime they feel like calling you a friend, they are right. They are the do it all, the standard. They are the good guys. Everyone else is, you need a USA certification to be known as a good guy or a bad guy. Okay. So, and we have seen this through history. Whatever they do, they are always right. Okay. They're never wrong. Give me one instance where US has said, we are wrong. We have attacked this country for taking advantage of it. We have supplied weapons to this country and we know that we are not doing the right thing. No, they're always right. They're always right. So now, this war that is happening with Russia and Ukraine, it's not because of NATO. It's not because of USA. It's because Russia is evil. And we all know this. Okay. They will never tell you that we are all supplying weapons to Ukraine to attack Russia. We didn't stick with our part of the bargain about not expanding NATO. No, we are supplying weapons and we are profiting from war. No, they'll never say that. They'll never say that. Where will they say it? Okay. So now here, what you have is USA, at one point, they were bashing up, Saudi. Okay. If you have a look at this article, Joe Biden, who during his presidential campaign, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, swore to turn Saudi Arabia into a pariah over its killing of US-based journalist Jamal Khashoggi. So Joe Biden, being that old brave man that he is, he vowed, I'll teach you, Saudi, a lesson. Saudi, we will show you who we Americans are. We will put you in your place. And then after that, he went like a puppy dog wagging its tail because he wanted to mend efforts. Why? Because he wants to use Saudi now. He realized, I need Saudi. I need their oil. I need their support. So all of a sudden, the very person who was saying that we will make you pay a price for killing the US-based journalist Jamal Khashoggi, you are a violator of human rights. You're evil. He went like a dog back to the same, like you vomit and then you go back to eat your vomit. Okay. So he went and gave Saudi crown prince a fist bump. Yay, I like you, man. I like you. And, he stood there and he was with the Saudi crown prince. And he thought, yes, we Americans, we have done it. And they held high level talks. And then he came back to USA to show, yes, see the leadership of America. See Joe Biden. me. Sadly, Saudi, he thought these Arab countries are stupid and dumb. We are smart. We are Americans, politicians. Sadly, the output, instead of maintaining itself, he went to increase output. So it was at this level. He thought after meeting it will increase. Instead of that, it was at this level. It didn't increase, it decreased. That clearly showed that Saudi didn't give a rat's ass to the political pressures of USA. And UAE also, it danced to the tunes of America and was hoping certain favors. But then America only believes I'll use you, and then I'll dump you. So, and they always assume that countries will still tolerate their nonsense. Well, in this case, Saudi said, fuck you. UAE said, bugger off. And we've seen what happens, even with North Korea. Donald Trump went, shook hands, and said, we will increase the partnership. He was a time, they proposed him to be the Time Man of the Year and all that. Don't know if he won that. And North Korea said, okay, fine, I'll get rid of all the nuclear weapons. Just, just stick to your word. And lo and behold, which we always know, US doesn't stick to its word. And North Korea now is saying, okay, fuck you. I'm going to make even more weapons. I'm going to shoot even more missiles. And that is exactly what they have been doing. We saw that with the Iran deal. Iran stuck to its bargain. It did what was asked. Said, okay, fine, we'll not enrich uranium. No nuclear weapons program. Give us back our economy. Give us back everything. They went back on their word and they increased sanctions. So Iran said, okay, fuck you. Same thing they tried to do with Saudi. Saudi also does saying, fuck you. Okay. See, I know you might say, Law, you are anti-American. No, you tell me what is wrong with what I'm saying. Just imagine you have a friend, you have somebody who tells you, man, listen, you do this, I'll give you this. Take my word on it. You do what they say. Then afterwards you say, no, you need to do something extra. Then I'll give you this. Fine, you do extra. Then after that, again, you go back on your word or you don't honor your word. I mean, how long do you think people are going to take shit? Today, we have seen India care a damn about USA. Pakistan also now cares a damn about USA. You have Russia, you have Saudi, you have Asian countries, you have them forming their own partnership alliance without, the importance of USA. USA is, now holding on to whatever it can. Once upon a time, it was looked as the superpower, the protector, the greatest nation in the world, apparently. Today, their economy is messed up. There's internal conflict, pathetically weak leadership of a guy who keeps shaking in the air and doesn't know his own script. He doesn't know what the hell is he doing. The American political system is a mess. The job market is a mess. Every bloody thing is a mess. And you have only news that gets manufactured by the media to show, oh, yes, we are, powerful. We are amazing. We are the best. You can't fool people all the while. And, now they're showing their true colors. Like how they did in Afghanistan. They went, exploited, made a big noise, and suddenly pulled its rug out and collapsed the entire country. And now it was all planned. They pulled out from Afghanistan and they deployed for Ukraine to fight in Russia, all the weapons, everything else. US survives and thrives on selling weapons. US, the political system, okay? I'm talking about that. They survive and thrive on supplying weapons. They they survive and thrive on profiteering from war. And if you support them in whatever they do, then you're their allies. And what happens if you keep doing that? We are seeing what is happening in UK. We are seeing what is happening in Germany. We are seeing what is happening with France. Everyone's suffering because of USA. And USA doesn't care if your country collapses, you collapse. As long as you give them what they want, you're in your good books. There's only so much. There's only so much people can take. It will not continue forever and ever. So now they are trying their level best. They are dubbing it's called what? This bill is called the Strained Partnership Act, which will remove all the US forces from Saudi and UAE within 90 days of its passing of this act. Well, it's not going to happen. You know why? Because they might show that, oh, we are very strong and all that. If they do that with Saudi and UAE, I don't know if you know the headlines. UAE, MBZ went and shook hands with Putin. Well, they will just tell Russia, would you like to supply us with some of your weapons? You can just keep them. They'll be very happy, more than happy. And then they'll start an exchange program, and then relationships will build up. And US will be even more, put in the corner. So this nice little bluff that they are trying doesn't work anymore. Anyway, to be honest with you, it's embarrassing what US is doing to itself. And I'm, honestly speaking, they have lost their reputation. They have lost their integrity. They have harmed and destroyed the position of privilege which they had as the so-called big brother. And they try to take advantage by being the police of the world, where they'll tell you how to behave, they'll tell you how to act, they'll tell you what to do. But they are always right. And they can do no wrong. And when you have such absolute power, it breeds corruption. Anyway, these are my thoughts. You let me know what are yours. Do you think UAE and Saudi care a damn anyway? Do you think US can regain its position as a world power? Or are the days numbered and it's time for a new leadership to start? We don't know who will be the new leader, but definitely not USA. Not, once bitten, twice shy. But in this case, they've bitten them too many times. So love to know your views, good, bad, ugly. Feel free, comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.